Is it true? Did Right to Buy create hierarchies in the United Kingdom that somehow rendered, not just the residents of Grenfell Tower, that somehow rendered social housing tenants who hadn't bought their homes third-class citizens? So your first-class citizen, well, I suppose your first-class citizen is someone living in several castles with no mortgages at all. But let's just, speaking generally, you've got your homeowner in the private sector, then you've got your homeowner in the formerly public sector, and then you've got your tenant in the public sector. I don't know where the tenant in the private sector sits now, but you're much more likely to be a tenant in the private sector than you would have been previously, because an awful lot of the property that used to be in the public sector has become private sector tenancies. Landlords have bought up these properties. I don't at the moment see how anyone except the Daily Mail could object to Angela Rayner's suggestion that you should be a tenant for a lot more than 3 years before you get the chance to snap it up at a discount, which of course is a scheme she took advantage of, but after much more than 3 years. 03456060973. And I choose my words carefully for reasons that I've explained to you. Would you care to talk to me this morning about feeling like a third-class citizen as a consequence of Right to Buy? How contemptuous is the treatment you receive from your landlord, from your TMO? If the Social Housing Ombudsman, 7 years after Grenfell Tower, is describing landlords as still treating tenants like children and still being adversarial and defensive, I want two things from you. I want experiences. I want to know what that was like. But do you know what else I want? I want to know why. Why and how did structures designed to look after tenants come to a place where they looked upon the tenants as their enemies, or they looked upon their tenants as forces to be controlled, problems to be subdued, rather than people to be looked after?